Cecil is off for the last couple of days, off work, so he spent a lot of this on YouTube, just rambling and getting butthurt over comments and stuff like that. This video is called Making a Masterpiece Instrumental, and I'm afraid he drove into the ditch a couple of minutes in because he's on talking about his critics and haters again. So let's hear what he has to say.
If people really felt this way, why be here?
The thing is, Cecil, you want us to go away, yet you accused us of serious crimes. I now have your address. You now can be served. All you have to do, in my particular case, is remove one video, and then I can't do jack shit to you. Apart from call you out on your other behaviours. But that particular one video is going to cost you a lot of money. What do you want to do, Cecil? Because I did get your address. And you think I'm bluffing. You go down a slight incline to a junction, you turn off to the right, and on the left hand side is a Shell station. Outside your house there is a sign for some sort of cycling track organisation. Cycle track. Outside your house, very near your house, is a transformer on a pole or a large capacitor. Cecil, you need to do EMF sweeps, because I think some of your EMF readings that was in your house may be coming from that capacitor outside on the pole. Before you bought this car, you had a blue Honda Civic, and the door on the left hand side front used to be red because the blue paint was flaking off it, and there is a skull sticker on the fuel cap. Now you know I have your address. I'm not going to do anything with it except serve you if you continue with your shit. Sorry, the dog wants to make noise while I'm trying to do this.
Why? You just go around feeling shitty towards people every day, all day? Is that your entertainment? It says maybe not spend money on this attorney. You've been seen over a dumb lawsuit on YouTube and use it for your animal, or being so desperate to own a weapon, paying to get your record expunged so you could carry around a pistol for some weird flex.
I totally agree. Please focus. Thank you.
So I'm supposed to just keep a felony on my record so I can't grow as a person?
What kind of an argument is that? Cecil likes to stand up for himself in the worst possible way.
But
Cecil, stop looking at us like that. It's creepy.
Because I got the record expunged, so I can go on field trips and participate with school activities with my daughter and be more active as a father and get better jobs that help support my kid and my wife and make me feel better as a person by not being labeled as a felon for 20 years, like I was for 20 years. I'm supposed to get trolled and lied on and harassed because of lies on YouTube all day?
Here's the thing is Cecil, every time you utter those words, you're calling us liars. And we kind of don't like that. and then you want us to go away. Doesn't work like that, Cecil, I'm afraid.
While people coming on my property, bringing danger to me and my kid and my wife, but I'm not allowed to be open about my Second Amendment to carry my right to bear arms?
No, the thing is, Cecil, you keep saying I'm armed and I'm willing to use force and all the rest. That is idle threats. You said you got these people on camera and you never show it. You never do. The thing is as well, Cecil, you doxed your own address. So everybody knows it now. That's seen the video that you put out about this letter that I think you wrote yourself. You were being absolutely stupid. It took me less than 1 minute to find your property on Google Maps. Another thing, there's a red building across the road from you that was for sale in 2019, I think it was, by Remax. Like I says, I'm not going to threaten you with because I have your address or anything like that. I'm going to use it to present to my solicitor if I have to use my solicitor in any way, which I'm in the process of doing, but I don't want to do it. It's just a pain in the hole, Cecil. All you have to do is withdraw the video and apologise for accusing me of horrible crimes. That's all you have to do, Cecil. That's one issue out of the way. Then we can work on the rest.
I'm not allowed to be proud of myself that I can legally carry a firearm like every other pro-gunner out there who don't harm people.
See, so the thing is, right? A lot of people in the US have weapons, have firearms. A lot of people around the world have firearms. Do you see us showing them off the way you do? What I'm trying to tell you is, the way you flex on YouTube with your weapons just kind of shows that you're kind of irresponsible the way you flex, because it comes across childish. I'm being honest with you. I'm not taking the piss right now. I usually do. But I'm actually just being 100% honest with you. When you point your camera down to your holster and your gun and your flexing and all the rest of it, it's cringe, Cecil. I don't know what else to flip and tell you there.
I am a legal gun owner. I'm not an illegal gun owner. I'm not a restricted person. I'm allowed to carry a weapon as an American citizen. It is my right as an American, dumbass.
You keep telling us that. You don't need to keep telling us that. We already fucking know. You see, this is the thing, Cecil. This is embarrassing. I don't know how you can't see that this is embarrassing, but it is embarrassing. And that's why people take the piss.
I guarantee you, the person who left that comment is a felon. He ain't allowed to have a gun. If he gets caught with it, that's another felony.
That's you jumping to conclusions again. You see, people will leave you alone if you leave them alone. But you see, you're poking the bear all the time. You want this attention. You know, why don't you just be honest about it? You're looking for this attention all the time. That's why you resort to name calling and stuff. Apart from the fact that you cannot defend yourself, and that's what you resort to when you can't defend yourself. But you see, you use this kind of language towards people, and the way you disrespect people, then you want them to go away, and then you're wondering why they won't go away. It's your behaviour towards people, Cecil. That it's the biggest problem that you have. The biggest problem you have, I bet you that if you met me, Shredder or V, Order of Magnitude, or anybody that is critiquing you right now, if you met us face to face, you would not be talking like this. Do you know why I know this? I know that because when you went to meet those other people and had that boxing match, I knew by your body language you're not really that confident. But you come all across all really, really confident on the internet. In reality, you're not that confident. I know this. I'm not dumb.
Guarantee it. If this is how you... And another thing, don't worry about the lawsuit because I don't have to pay a lawyer. Because I have a winning case.
You don't. Cecil, you do not. No lawyer on earth is going to represent you and win. I would not like to be the lawyer representing you with what you do on the internet. Because you step on doo-doo every single day you open your mouth. The first thing a lawyer would tell you is to shut your mouth. Respectfully. Shut your mouth. Don't make it worse than it already is.
It makes me think that you are the person that I had the lawsuit active on. If you wasn't stalking and harassing me, someone who ain't bothering you, trying to instill intimidation into me, I wouldn't be so open about my open carrying. I would be more private with it.
Well, you should have been more private about your security cameras and stuff as well. Because when you filmed up and down the street, I knew I was in the right place because of the footage that you showed up and down the street. I've seen around those houses. I've seen around those streets on Google Maps. I've seen your flower pots. I've seen your Honda Civic. Even the blue steering wheel cover, I've seen that. That's because you can't keep your gob shut. And the information I have, other people may have it as well, that may want to do you harm. And do you know what? You'll blame everybody else except your fucking self. You put yourself in this position, Cecil. As I says, I'm not doing anything with that information except bringing it to my solicitor or lawyer, as they say in the US. I hope I don't have to use it.
If I didn't have idiots blowing up my phone because they wrongfully got my number without my permission, and they like to call and not...
Hold on a second. Wrongly got your number. Unlawfully got your number. If you doxed it on a video, you said in a previous video that people have got your phone number from a video that you done, which is a public video, Cecil. And you are accusing them of lawfully obtaining information. I got your information lawfully because you put out a public video. If you put out a public video with your phone number on a piece of paper, that's on you. Don't blame anybody else for it. You're doing these videos talking about laws and stuff. You haven't a fucking clue. And when you do, you come on the internet twisting those laws to suit your own narrative.
Talk and leave threats over the phone, I wouldn't be so blunt about legally open carrying on YouTube all the time. At the end of the day, regardless of what y'all think, I'm a highly intellectual man. I'm 43 years old.
You don't act like it, Cecil. I'm sorry. You just don't act like it. Please start acting like a flippin' normal human being, a normal adult of 43 years old. Please. For the sake of your family. Because you're making a fool of yourself.
I'm a man with a family. Y'all wanted to believe that I wasn't a man, that I wasn't manly enough for Hetty, I wasn't manly enough to be, I wasn't a good dad, and I wasn't all these things. I was just a drug addict who wastes money on drugs and all these other lies. Said I didn't know how to get a real job and all these things about me. That I was a piece of shit, no good. Lied, called me a chomo all up and down YouTube. Said I was an animal abuser, a scammer, and all kinds of shit.
Oh, hold on a second. Animal abuser. Let me jog people's memories here. You scared a cat off your stuff on a dressing table with a taser, which could have given that cat heart failure. As for the scamming part of it, you got a loan of a large amount of money, and then you got into confrontation with that person that gave you the loan because you said it was a gift.
After being a felon for 20 years, I'm not allowed to be proud of myself that I got my record expunged. I didn't get my record expunged just so I can carry a gun legally. And it wasn't to flex. It wasn't to flex on nobody. I'm allowed to be proud of myself for my accomplishments.
Yes, but, you know, Cecil, just tone it down a little bit, will you?
I was set up with somebody else's drugs. I should have never been a felon.
When you were arrested with those drugs, why did you not hang the other guy out to dry? You're going to say it's because he was my boss. If your boss had got you into trouble that way, I would say fuck him. I'm not doing time for this fucker here. He's going down, not me. Anytime you get in these kinds of scrapes, you're always the victim, see, so that's the problem. You know, things just do not line up.
I'm also proud of myself for finally getting my license at 40 years old.
Good for you. Do you know, at least, you know, it's good to have that freedom. Do you know? Go out whenever you want, etc., etc. You know, fair play to you. You've got 2 cars. Do you know? You don't need to use these as a kind of a weapon against people. Cecil, you're attracting a lot of people right now because of these cat videos. And you're attracting a lot of trolls who are just... Some of these people don't even know the whole history of the kid thing or anything like that. They're only... A lot of people go off what other people say. And as we said in another video on a live stream on Master Shredders, RV says, I didn't take, you know, their word as gospel. I went and I done the research myself in regard to this kid thing.
You're going to insult me for that too? After having a highway phobia for 20-something years?
Cecil, you're arguing with people in comments that you don't even know. Sometimes I get the odd comment, and sometimes it's Christian groups in regard to ITC and the paranormal, and they tell me I'm going to hell and stuff like that. I don't get hissy about it. I'll come up with a funny answer, a funny question for them to answer. You know, I'll ask them to prove that there's a hell, or prove that there's a God. Things like that. I like to troll other people when they start trolling me. If they're really nasty, I'll ignore it. If they're really, really fucking nasty, I'll block them. But you block everybody that doesn't agree with you. Respectfully. That's where your problem is. Most of the people that are actually watching you right now are people that are blocked for a simple comment. I was blocked for a simple comment 4 times. You don't seem to like me at all. You know? If you keep blocking everybody, you'll have nobody to communicate with, except some nut jobs that like winding you up with horrible comments. Like I said, some of it's genuine, some of it is not. There is some nasty people out there. It's got nothing to do with us. You attracted that. It's your fault. And you come on then getting hissy about it. What you're doing is creating a snowball effect, Cecil. Can you not see it? Break the chain and just ignore the comments. This is a person, I don't even like you, Cecil, and sometimes I give you advice. Even though I know that you're not listening. But I have a funny feeling you've seen some of my videos lately. You're going to hint on it right now in a few minutes.
Terrified of semi-trucks? I'm also proud of the fact that I was able to become a security officer, a licensed security officer after my record was expunged. I'm also very proud of the fact that I can vote too, now that I'm no longer a felon. Am I supposed to just be miserable to make you people happy?
But you're being miserable on the internet. You got lost in the sauce. You have a number of channels. Some of it's music, some of it's paranormal, and somewhere along the line you got lost. And now you're on the internet talking absolute rubbish. All over your behaviour with other people. And you won't take responsibility for it, like. You come on every day blaming everybody else. Sometimes we have to look at ourselves and say, well, what can we change here?
Am I supposed to not grow as a person and better myself and better my life just to keep you happy because you're bitter in life?
You see, this is the thing is, you're throwing insults all the flipping time. You're not looking at yourself. Judging from the last number of videos, you put yourself really high up on a pedestal. I don't know what that is all about, Cecil, but that sort of needs to change. Here's me trying to be nice. I've just come back from a nice location where I done some filming for my main channel. And I'm in a good mood. So, Cecil, you got me on a good day.
Because you're miserable? You don't like what's going on in your life? Half of the people that troll me are either handicapped and are angry about it, or 2, mentally handicapped and are not allowed to do nothing but sit on their ass and run their mouth on the computer all day, or 3, they shit on themselves at night, which is not an attack on people who have disabilities, but it's an attack on people who shit on themselves, don't know how to wipe their own ass, but they're always worried about someone else's ass on social media all day. That's the problem.
Oh, Cecil, you haven't been watching my videos. You see, the reason why I think you're referring to me there is because you said on another video that's deleted, I bet you wear a diaper. And then you were talking about my crusty butthole and stuff. That's why my channel is called The Crusty Rabbit Hole. I was playing on words. But you said that I most likely wear a diaper and I can't move from this chair. Cecil, I've got a mobility scooter, but I can walk. Just, I have problems with my legs. Calm down, calm down, calm down. See, so you see, the thing is, you don't know people. You throw out insults about other people's lives because you don't like what they're saying. You're always right. But see, so sometimes we have to sit down and think, why is this happening? Why is this not happening to other people? Why is it happening to me? Could it be that you behave very badly on YouTube? The evidence speaks for itself, folks. It's all over the fucking YouTube. You don't seem to have the realization that even you right now, on your rambling, look like an unstable person. Because this is not normal behaviour, Cecil. I'm just telling you. I'm just trying to be nice.
Everyone who attacks me acts like you've never made a mistake in your life.
Everybody makes mistakes, Cecil. Everybody makes mistakes. But mistakes can be useful things to learn, to do things better. You learn how not to do things by making mistakes. But you seem to, you've been on this warpath for 8 years. You're always right. You've never said sorry. Remember, you said sorry to Order of Magnitude and his wife, and you accused them of a horrible crime. That was the closest thing I seen to an apology. I'm going to correct myself in a second, but you said you were sorry for the situation, but I will not apologise to Order of Magnitude. That is not an apology, Cecil. You're either sorry or you're not sorry. You said horrible things, you accused them of horrible things. What's wrong with saying sorry? It just... some people, I think it's... especially with men. Now, I'm not criticising all men, but some men think saying sorry is a weakness. It's actually a strength, Cecil. There's things in life you still have to learn, Cecil. You know, this is not me trying to put you down. I'm just trying to be fucking honest here. The last week, as comedic as it is, it has to come to an end sometime, Cecil. You know?
You never done anything stupid as a child before.
Wait a minute. You're running off this kind of people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. But we didn't come on the internet and say that when I was 15, 16, 17, I was a babysitter for a 10 and an 8-year-old, and we were doing sexual shit for years. I don't think you realise that was wrong. I don't know. But at 40 to 42 years old, in your 30s even, you have to come to a realisation there's something fucking wrong here. And then you went on for years saying, 10-year-olds are fully developed and have breasts and all this kind of thing. To back up for what you did was right. And then when, it didn't go well with the public, so you decided to go on there. The videos were edited, folks. Even though he takes responsibility for what has, that confession or testimony video, you try to claim that video. You're unsuccessful in claiming that video, mind you, but it kind of proves that you're in the video and you said those things. Cecil, do you know when it comes to the paranormal, right? The paranormal, you come up with the word research all the time, that you're a paranormal researcher. Cecil, you're not. You're... The best thing I could describe you as a practitioner. You put on a ghost box. In most cases, I'm a practitioner. I do a little bit of research, not on the internet or anything like that, but I do a little bit of research. But largely speaking, I could be called an ITC practitioner as well. You're not a researcher, but you see, here's the thing. It's not all about what's been on the television or anything like that. When you go into researching that, there is in the paranormal, there's many different categories. There's visuals, there's audio and stuff like that. Or there's the paranormal in general where people do a little bit of each. I decided to focus on audio. And I used what I knew, which isn't very much in comparison to audio engineers, but I used what I know to find out if your video was genuine or not. Was there any odd anomalies in that piece of footage? And there's no breaks, there's no cuts or anything like that. You see, people that do a bit of paranormal research, take for instance, you says, oh, you're just Huff haters. Cecil, we have gone through Huff videos. There's a number of jump cuts. When you ask a question and then you jump cut, and then the spurt box comes back on with an answer, there's something flipping wrong there. If you ask a question and then cut, and then you film again with a piece of footage from a spurt box with a reply, that's because the session was cut up into that tiny little bits and made believable, like the way films are put together. The old school way of doing things is just press record, do the session, keep it recording, even though there's dead air in between, keep it going, and then press stop at the end. Modern day, you do live stream. But there's no cuts in your video, and you keep telling us that we're liars. And then you want us to go away, and then you get frustrated with us. If you just put up your hand up and say, I had a rough childhood, I've done bad things, I'm really sorry to the victims, I just want to move on with my life, I'm really sorry to the victims, instead of flipping mocking them, people will have a bit of respect for you. But you don't have a respect for people, you don't show it on the internet. There's where your problem is.
You guys already have your mind made up that I'm this bad monster, which I'm not. So, move the fuck on, shut the fuck up, and go watch somebody else.
There you are. You're being aggressive on the internet again. In real life, you're not like this. You wouldn't be as brave if those people were in front of you, Cecil. I don't know, Cecil. When you go on the internet, does that give you an ego boost? Did that make you feel like a hard man? Because I seen your body language when you met those people in the park and you done the boxing and stuff. You weren't that really confident, lippy person with your foul mouth and that. You weren't full of confidence at all. Nothing wrong with that. But why come on the internet and attacking people and then wonder why people are attacking back? What happens is when you put out horrible energy like that, don't expect good energy to come back to you. Because it won't. You will get bad energy and you will get more than you actually put out. That's what's happening to you. This is me not taking the piss. This is me being a nice person to Cecil and trying to make him see sense. Which I'm wasting my time, probably.
I wouldn't waste this much time and energy on someone that I don't like.
You do, but Cecil, what have you done for the last week on YouTube? Talk shite about Master Shredder and other people. That's what you've done. That time you won't get back. Do you know? God knows, in the past, I would screenshot your footage and then I would put it into audio analyze or audio software, and then I would put responses in between, and it used to take hours. Now I just stick a camera on front of my laptop because it's quicker, because I don't want to spend a load of time on you, Cecil. It's not worth it. Because I know for a fact that you don't take advice from anybody, even when it's genuine. Because you know better. You know everything. You're better than everybody else. That attitude needs to fucking change. I'm telling you now as a person. Not taking the piss and being genuine, Cecil. You need to change your attitude. You're 43 years old.
Oh, hell no. I don't watch people I don't like.
No, that's not true either. You seem to know what people have said on videos, and you don't watch them.
I only watch people that I like. Because I don't like...
I know what you like. You were talking yesterday about some guy who made a video on putting hair removal cream on his starfish. And you were kind of wondering why his video wasn't flagged for showing his starfish on the internet. You know, I have so many questions, Cecil. Why are you looking at buttholes on the internet? Please don't answer that. It was just moving swiftly on.
I like to invite negative thoughts into my head or negative energy around my aura. No, I don't.
No, Cecil, you build up a load of negative energy, and the way of you offloading that is to go live on the internet and let it all out. And it makes you look like a fool. You need some other way of channeling that negative energy. And when you channel that negative energy, you need to do something positive to fill that void. Instead of coming on every couple of hours on the internet talking crap.
I like to watch things that I enjoy. I like to see things that I love. I like to watch people on YouTube give cars away to people who can't provide transportation to get their kid to daycare.
Yeah, there's a guy, he's in the industrial estate next door to me. And he now has a contract for mainstream TV. He's 19 years old, folks. And he's a couple of million subscribers, and he's a multimillionaire. That's 19 years old. A couple of weeks ago I was over in the shop, and everybody in the shop was all greeting him and everything. I knew he was there because I've seen his Tesla Model X outside. He's a flipping superstar on these parks and that. 19 years old. and he bought a house for his parents and everything. You know, he hit it big, and now he's on TV and stuff. Fair play to him.
Because it makes me feel good inside to see others do good for other people. That's
cool. You know, that's positive, inspiring, I suppose, yeah.
the kind of person I am. I like to be inspired.
No.
I like to see soldiers come home and hug their daughter and their wife.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you don't look at positive things and think it's great and stuff. But it just, for some reason, it doesn't transfer back to you when it comes to the internet. You have yourself in a mess right now. And the only way of you getting out of that mess is to demonize the people that are critiquing you. Instead of looking at the problem. It's gone on for 8 years. Do you not ever sit down and say, is there some way that I can fix this? Because at the moment you don't seem to go down that route. It's just constantly demonize people that criticize you. Can you not see the sense that when you said something on the internet 8 years ago, it wasn't good? It wasn't good. You would have got a lot more respect to say, I lived in I was in extraordinary circumstances. And as a grown adult, I'm not proud of what I did. And go down that route. In your heart. Not just do it for fucking show. Really fucking mean it. You wouldn't be in this mess that you are in today. That you want to get out of by demonizing the people that are calling you out for it.
When that daughter or wife didn't know when Dad was coming home, or if he was ever going to come home. That's the kind of videos that I like to watch.
Cool, along with the butthole thing. For some weird reason. He was talking about some guy who shows his butthole on the internet, and he was trying out some hair removal cream. Cecil comes out with some weird stuff sometimes. As I said before, I have many questions which I'm not going to ask because I'm afraid of the flipping answer. Just joking, Cecil.
I like to see people go from sadness to happiness.
But you've got a platform. You've got a platform with many subscribers. 1,950. 1,950 subscribers, Cecil. When have you ever done something positive for them? When in the last week have you done anything positive to them? When have you done something inspiring for them? Your cat was sick. People reached out. People donated. You can see the generosity there. Right? You can see the generosity of these animal lovers that you know, they see your videos and say, oh, this cat's suffering, we need to help it. And they do. And this is the fucking crap you give them? The way I see about donations on YouTube, right? People donate. And people have given me gifts of, 20 quid or whatever. I cry when I get 20 quid because that's somebody that you hardly even know handing you £20. That's fucking amazing, like. When I get that £20, I will say, I need to do a nice video. I need to work hard because that person gave me a gift. That person respects me that much. respects my channel that much that I need to do something special. I need to go out, get up on my backside and go out and do a paranormal investigation, or go to a nice castle, or go to a nice location and show them around. When do you do these kind of things, Cecil? You've been donated lots of money. I've never been donated that kind of money, ever. But if I was, I would be saying, I need to do something really special on my channel just to pay something back. Do you know? Just as a special thanks. But the last couple of days, all you've done was come on here and start whinging about people. Think about it, Cecil. Do something special for them. Take a break from talking shit. You got over 300 quid from people to save your cat. And you want them to listen to you talking all this crap? Go out and show them the city. Do a nice video for thanks. At least. It doesn't take much. Do some nice videos. Here's me talking to somebody I don't even like. I'm not going to say I hate you. Hate is too strong a word. But sometimes I say things with some sort of hope that things will change. And sometimes I think I'm wasting my time. I think I'm wasting my time in this case, but I am trying sometimes. I'm in a good mood today. What can I say?
And to be helped and loved and to be okay in life. That's what I like to watch. I don't watch people that are miserable, and I don't like to watch someone and do things to their personal life to ruin their life and make them unhappy. That's what you guys do. That's what dirty, low-life pieces of shit do. That's what y'all do.
Oh, that's another thing. You come in on here all the time on the attack. On the attack all the time. And then you want people to leave you alone. Stop behaving like this. People will start to respect you a little bit more if you start respecting people. You have a history. It goes back years of disrespecting people. Some people that criticise you don't even know about when you were 15, 16 and 17 year old and the kid thing. Some of them don't even know about that. They just don't like you for your attitude online. The way you treat people and stuff. Does this make you look good, Cecil? It doesn't look good from here, Cecil.
Because y'all been doing it to me and Hetty and Xandra for 8+ years already.
Stop using your partner and your child as a shield. Because it makes you look like a flippin' pussy. Just giving you advice.
You enjoy doing it. You enjoy trying to ruin my life. You don't think I deserve any type of happiness in life. Nope. And you would get entertained by watching someone stumble.
Cecil, do you know most of the people that's in my circle that criticise you, do you know what they... Do they enjoy making videos on you? They fucking don't. They wish, and in my case, I wish that I could just turn this channel into something else. And this was all over. But Cecil, we're trying to keep you accountable for the things you say and the things you do online and the way you treat people. Do you ever sit down and think? Have some quiet time. Don't put on any music or anything. Just sit quietly and just reflect on the last number of years and your YouTube channel. How can you turn all this around? But I think you might have went through that process and you came out with the answer, just attack other people. You keep attacking other people, you're just going to create a snowball effect of more people criticising you.
Or go do something. You know how many of my haters are sitting back laughing because I said my car was broke down?
Cecil, I'm not that type of person, but, you cause a lot of suffering to other people and they don't have any sympathy for you. They don't have any sympathy for you because you treat people like shit on the internet. And you want people to feel sorry for you? It doesn't happen that way. You have to meet people halfway, see, so you can't just treat people like shit and expect people to respect you. You treat people like shit, they're going to treat you like shit back. And if your car breaks down, they're going to say, well, that karma went and bit him in the ass. Because he's a foul mouth, he's got no respect for other people, so why the fuck should I respect him? That's the way people think, Cecil. Do you know? We're living in reality here, Cecil. You see, this is me trying to be fucking nice.
It made you happy. That's why I said it. Get it? That's why I broadcasted it on YouTube. So I can make my haters happy. Let them know.
Cecil, do you think you look good in this video? Talking all sorts of crap. Do you know? If people are writing comments to you, oh, I'm glad your car's broke down. You're bringing attention to it by talking about it on YouTube. Why don't you just fucking ignore that shit?
No, yeah, it's broke down. I can't drive. Life is a little harder for me now. You happy? I'm sure you are. It's okay. Whatever makes you happy.
See, that's you poking the bear again. And you want people to leave you alone. You'll come on in a couple of hours' time, whinging about people not leaving you alone. And you're poking the bear. And then you won't take responsibility for that.
It literally makes you happy to see others go through shit, and that is sickening.
And you're a saint.
And sad. Because, you know what? I can sit here and assume a bunch of bullshit lies about you all day, but I don't care about you. Why?
You do. You've accused a number of people of horrible crimes. And we're taking it very seriously, Cecil. You can't just fucking accuse people of horrible crimes and expect them then to shut up.
Why should I care about dirty people? Why should I care about hateful people? Why should I care about trolling ass weirdos with mental health issues?
There you go, throwing around insults again. You're not a doctor, and you do not know most of these people that you're talking about it. So my advice is, shut the fuck up. Stop throwing that mental health crap around. It's not going to work.
And you know what? It's okay to have mental health issues, but when those mental health issues bleed onto me, a total stranger on YouTube, trying to do things to my life to make yourself smile, that's sickening.
No, Cecil. You come on the internet, telling your childhood testimony and all the rest of it, which is a number of fucking issues. I've lost my train of thought. What did you say? Jesus Christ.
It's okay. Whatever makes you happy. It literally makes you happy to see others go through shit, and that is sickening and sad. Because you know what? I can sit here and assume a bunch of bullshit lies about you all day, but I don't. I don't care about you. Why should I care about dirty people? Why should
Yeah.
I care about hateful people?
You accuse people of horrible crimes, and then you expect us not to say anything about it. And then you get pissy about it when we do say something about it. You know, we're going to stand up for ourselves against serious allegations. You're going to say the same flipping thing, but you said things on videos. And then you try to cover it up. A normal human being will look at the evidence and go, fucking hell. He spent a number of years standing up for himself, saying that he was underage and he didn't break the law and all the rest of it. And 10-year-olds are fully developed and all this kind of crap. And then suddenly turn around and say you didn't say any of that? And you expect people to believe that? People aren't stupid, Cecil. Some people are, but most of us are not.
Why should I care about trolling ass weirdos with mental health issues? And you know what? It's okay to have mental health issues, but when those mental health issues bleed onto me, a total stranger on YouTube, trying to do things to my life to make yourself smile, that's sickening.
But you're talking about mental health issues and shit like that. You don't know these people, so you should shut the fuck up about mental health issues and stuff like that. But you're on the internet talking the same crap over and over and over again. And an extremely angry person you come across unhinged, who looks like the person with the mental health issues? Cecil. Us or you?
It's sickening. You know, you're not good people by beating up on total strangers on YouTube because it's entertaining to you.
Yeah, but you're fighting back with the same... You're fighting back with serious allegations, calling people cheese pizzas and accusing them of horrible crimes. You don't even know the first name. You don't even know the second name. You don't know where they live. Some of these people you have never seen what they look like. And then you criticise them that you can't see them because you think they've got something to hide. Yes, when a person comes on and shows their face, you will fucking make fun of their teeth and ears and their hair and all this kind of crap. The first time that we fell out over something fucking small, a number of years ago, you made fun of my teeth. Then I disappeared for a while, and when I came back, you didn't make fun of my teeth because your teeth were bad too. See, Cecil, you bite yourself. You're like a snake that is eating itself. The last number of years, that's what you've been doing. You've been eating your tail. And you've been eating yourself away like. Then trying to come on as a good person while shitting on everybody. Every single video, Cecil, you come on and you shit on it, people, and then you want them to go away. And this video was is called Making a Masterpiece Instrumental. You started off about 2 minutes and then you had something on your mind and you had to come out with it. You can't help yourself. You can't help throwing out insults.
No, you're actually the opposite of a good person. You're a shitty, no good, rotten motherfucker. Because you know why we were put on this earth? We were put on this earth to help and build each other, not tear each other down. And
yeah, but that's what you're doing right now. That's what you do on a regular basis, and then you want people to shut up. If you got... Cecil, you have a number of issues that you need a defence for. But you can't seem to get that defence without just being verbally insulting. Somebody that comes back with a defence of just being verbally insulting doesn't have an offence for what they've been accused for in the first place. See, so you don't think.
Lie on each other and try to ruin people's lives. Only low-life, no-gooder, pieces of shit, horrible people do that kind of shit. And that's what I'm dealing with.
But what makes you a fucking saint? Cecil, go back over this video. What are you doing? You're just fighting back with more insults. You know, all you're doing is flinging shit. That's all you know how to do. And then you want people to go away after you fling shit at them. Some of these people that you attracted are just going to continue flinging shit back. Some of us want to put an end to all of this as soon as flipping possible. Do you know, when it comes to 8 years and it's just flinging shit over and back, it gets old after a while. But you want to keep the ball rolling, and we're running along with it. And it's time to sort of break the chain here, and it's time to get this over with. Some flipping how it has to finish at some point. Because this is getting... You don't have anything to bring to the table. You have nothing constructive to say. You have nothing to change anybody's mind. In fact, you do the opposite every time. You're just flinging shit. It has to stop at some point, Cecil.
That's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with no good people. People that are rotten to the core.
There we go again.
And a lot of it has to do with how they were treated, how they were raised, who abused them.
You've got no right to use people's traumas and stuff like that for your own benefit. So fucking stop it, Cecil. It's a nasty tactic. I can see right through that. Stop it. I know some of the people that critique you have gone through periods of trauma and stuff like that. You using it as a weapon makes you a nasty person. Oh, it's like I'm fucking teaching school kids here. School kids know this shit, Cecil. You need to take some lessons from your daughter or something. I don't know.
They're taking it all out on me because they think I'm weak because I'm kind.
You see, that's you all over. I'm a nice person. I'm a kind person. Are you a kind person in this video? No, you're not. You're just flinging shit again. Stop it, Cecil. You're like a big fucking child. Stop. Cecil, this is why people make fun of you. You've made yourself into a fucking clown on the internet. Stop. Do you ever look at your own videos? You make a fool of yourself every time. Stop.
Oh, here's a little guy on YouTube who's just trying to help take care of his family. Let's beat up on him and make us feel good at the end of the day.
No, that's you trying to make it simple. It's not that simple, Cecil. I'm not going to go back over the kid thing and all the rest of it, and your behaviour towards people. I'm not. But Cecil, you're constantly saying, I'm a good person, I'm a law-abiding citizen and all the rest. Somebody that has to say that many times, it raises red flags, Cecil. I've said it before. I would not trust a person, a new friend, and that new friend is all the time blowing his own trumpet saying, I'm a nice person. I'm going to say, as soon as possible, fuck right off out of my life. Because I smell a rat.
Yeah, let's punch Cecil around every day. That way it'll give us a little bit of uplifting feeling every day.
But it's okay for you to fucking insult people on a daily basis. Cecil, you come on here crying about it and stuff. You can dish it, but you can't take it. You say that about us.
To beat this good guy up a little bit every day. Let's talk about how this total stranger that I never met in my whole life is such a horrible person, even though I never met him, and let's try to get as many people as we can to hate him. That way, if they think that Cecil's a bad guy, then that means they'll think that I'm a good guy.
No. None of your critics has ever come on YouTube and say, I'm a good person. They don't have to. There's a difference between words and actions, Cecil. You've got words, but your actions is the complete opposite to your words. I'm a good person, but I'm going to shit on people on a daily basis because I don't like what they're saying on YouTube about me. What they say on YouTube about you, that's on you. That's on you. Do you expect people to just turn a blind eye with the stuff that you've come out with in the last 8 years? Do you expect people to go, oh, it's okay, Cecil, you didn't do anything wrong? Cecil, you did. The worst part of it is you think it's all justified. And then you go over and back that you didn't do it and we edited the videos. Anybody with half a brain knows that you said those things. And then you try justifying it for a number of years. In fact, it's not just the confession video, it's all the activity afterwards. And then all these incidents. When you were 20 in a relative's house and there was another fucking incident. Then there was fucking this thing about, your first job and all that kind of thing. And you're the victim in every single fucking one of them? I don't think so, Cecil. Do you think if all the evidence was all compiled all together and it was brought in front of a court, that you would walk out of that scot-free? There's not a fucking hope, Cecil, not with the fucking answers you're coming out on YouTube about it, trying to defend yourself. The only way you're trying to defend yourself is to try to demonise other people. It doesn't fucking work. You've tried it for 8 years. Cecil, grow up, for fuck's sake. You're starting to sound like a parrot, but you're saying the same thing over and over again. It's getting fucking annoying, like.
Even though you, the trolls who think that you're the good guy and I'm the bad guy, because you think you got people convinced and manipulated, you're doing all the bad stuff, and I'm not.
Yeah, you're a saint. Do you think, for 1 minute, Cecil, that this is all about YouTube, that I want to get views and subscribers on talking about you? Long term, that doesn't work, because most of the world doesn't know about you. They'll come onto my channel and go, what the fuck is this all about? Who's this guy? Some of them will investigate and go, oh, fuck. And some of them will go, I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. It's not something that fucking is going to make anybody famous making content on you. That's why I have a separate channel. We're talking about you. Because the people on my main channel says, please stop talking about Cecil. Don't ruin the mood on this channel, please. So that's why I started up a new channel. And then I got locked out of it, couldn't remember the password, and I had to start up another one. And that's why I'm on this one now. Oh, God.
You're the one trying to beat people down all day. I'm the one trying to build people up.
No, you're not. You're calling them fucktards and mentally ill and they can't wipe their own ass and they're disabled and you're a good guy, everybody else is fucking demons and they're going to hell and all this kind of fucking shite. Cecil, we're not fucking stupid. You can't just say something and then just forget about it. Oh, they won't remember that. We remember everything, Cecil. Everything.
And help animals live while you're trying to cause my animal to die by lying to my donors, telling them I'm a scammer.
Hey, hold on a second. You're the guy that scared your cat with a taser, like. And you thought it was funny. You didn't see what was wrong there. And it just came across so fucking childish. Even Hetty had to fucking scold you on that. Sweet Jesus. So we had questions about the legitimacy of the amount of money that you asked for, and we're trying to kill your cat. See, this is the shit that... This is what boils my piss. And you want me to go away? You want us to go away? Cecil, if you want us to go away, you need to come up with something better than that. Not attacking. You need to resolve. Not just attack back, because this is childish shit at this point. I'm kind of getting fed up at this point because he's all he's doing is flinging crap. There's no way of resolving this the way it is, and it's just going to go around in circles. I'm getting fucking fed up with this, like.
You literally tried to kill my cat just to make my day worse. That's how sick you are.
No. There may be some comments in your comment section, I hope your cat dies and all the rest of it. That happens to us now and again because there is nut jobs on the fucking internet. See, the thing is, Cecil, your behaviour on your channel attracts nut jobs. If that makes sense. Personally, myself, I'm glad the cat is better. You know, the donations thing, I thought was dodgy myself, but, you know, at least the main part of this, the cat is going to be okay. That's the main part of it. But when it comes to you and finances, I wouldn't trust you as far as I'd throw you.
and you will never acknowledge it. You will never admit it.
But that's you accusing other people. Which isn't the case. And you're expecting them to admit that what you said is true? Cecil, the world doesn't work like that. What's wrong with you?
No, you got too much ego for no reason, because you don't even have 1,000 subscribers, most of you.
What's this got to do with subscribers, Cecil? Do you know, with all my channels, I've got about 3,000 subscribers. What does that make me? I got some more subscribers than you, so I must be more important than you. That's not the way it works either, Cecil. This isn't about YouTube, and it's not about subscribers or growth or anything like that. We use other medias and we use other content to get views and subs. We don't use YouTube for it. Anybody that does, just think again, because it's not going to work. It's just Cecil. It's going to be Cecil talking the same old shite for years.
There was one rapper who attacked me today who I never had a problem with, always supported him. He literally only has like 20 plays on a song that he...
So, it doesn't mean he's a crap rapper. Do you know, people can be good at other things, but you seem to grade it, well, if you're good at cycling and stuff, and you have a cycling channel and you upload the odd time and you somehow get about 20 or 30 subscribers, does that mean that that cyclist is a shit cyclist? Or an artist, or somebody that sings or plays music? Does that mean they're shit? No, it kind of means that they're too busy to upload onto YouTube. You know. They could be a brilliant artist and have a very small following on YouTube for whatever reason. Sometimes people just don't really bother with YouTube and they pursue their career or their interest in other ways. It doesn't have to be on YouTube all the time. You seem to grade people's worth with views on YouTube. That's not the way life works, Cecil.
Put out 6 years ago. And you know what? I'm not the type to beat people down who don't do good.
You do it all the time, Cecil. You're doing it right now. You've been doing it for the last 16 minutes, and I'm gone into 1 hour and 17 minutes. And I'm only 16 minutes into an hour video. I don't think I'm going to make it through this fucking video.
Because maybe they're not doing good because they're just not pushing themselves as an artist the right way. But this dude tried to beat me down today because he thinks that's what's trendy.
No, Cecil. You talk shite on the internet and then you expect people not to react in a negative way. You act in a negative way on YouTube and you're getting negative reaction back. And then you pass the blame on to the people that are giving you negative attention back. When you produce that negative attention in the first place, and it's your fault. You don't see us talking like this on YouTube. You're the one that's doing that, like. You're poking the bear all the time. You go through a period of a couple of weeks of saying absolutely nothing, and then you come back with a vengeance. And some of the vile things that you come out with. Because it's all built up in your head and you were dying to come out with it. But you can't because Hetty, your partner, give out to you for talking shite on YouTube. And that's probably what happened the last little break that you had. Hetty give out to you for talking crap on YouTube and you waited a couple of weeks and you're back doing the same thing again. Listen to your wife.
It's not. It's a small, unpopular group of shitheads who are trying to convince people that it's trendy to beat me down. But I'm bigger than most of them.
You see, you're putting yourself up on a pedestal and you're talking about, you know, us or your critics being shitheads. You're just constantly on the attack all the time. Nothing changes with you. And then you're wondering, why am I getting so much hate? You're getting so much hate because you produce hate and you put it out on the internet and you get hate back and then you get pissy about it.
If you really want to compare stats, I'm literally a nobody. I'm virtually a nobody on YouTube. But these people act like I'm huge.
No.
Too much.
No. It's got nothing to do if you had 200 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, any of that. It's got nothing to do with that. Everything just boils down to the things that you say on YouTube. Things that you then try to cover up on YouTube. And then your defense of being a vile person and accusing people of horrible crimes to try and get them to shut up. And then you get hissy and pissy about it when they don't, when it doesn't affect them. You try to insult their appearance and try to get them off camera. You accuse them of horrible crimes, hoping to shame them off the internet, and they don't. Cecil, it didn't work. That's being a horrible person, and you're there putting yourself on a pedestal, talking about everybody else is demonic and all the rest of it. Take a good look at yourself.
As much energy as they put into me, but you know what? That rapper, Ill Will, or whoever the fuck he is, that tried to beat me down today for no reason, just randomly attacked me, his music ain't doing shit.
How do you know? How do you know? Because he had some songs 8 years ago and he decided not to bother with his channel, and he's continuing his rap some other way. For all I know. I don't know who this person is. But because he is not growing on YouTube, he's a nobody. That's not the way life works, Cecil. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
But I think the dude's talented. But why are you focused on me and not your music?
Because you talk shit on the internet and you insult people, and then people feel the need to stand up for people that have been victimized by you. That's just being honest as well.
It made me think you're jealous of me as a rapper, dude.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Here you are putting yourself on a pedestal again. Cecil, you need to stop that, because you look like a dickhead doing that. You make yourself out to a... It's not a good look, Cecil, I'm just telling you. Trust me, I'm older than you. And wiser.
Because your channel or your music ain't doing nothing. But you're over here running your mouth to me like I did something to you. I ain't done nothing to you, buddy. Nothing.
This is like a 13 or 12 or 13-year-old hyperactive child that sort of shouldn't be on the internet, and if they were on the internet, they need to have restrictions by the parents, and their parents don't give a shit and just allow him to do anything he wants. It's like a 10 or 11-year-old. He's 43 years old. Cecil, you're 43 years old. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Jesus. This is giving me a fucking headache.
Not a thing. I didn't do nothing to you. Never ever said one bad thing to you. Never did any ill will thing to you, ill will.
But you see, the thing is, Cecil, people will jump in and stand up for other people if they see them being mistreated. And you've mistreated so many people, and then people are starting to see that your videos on YouTube and seeing people's reactions to your videos on YouTube, and they say, this isn't fucking right. And then they start going at you because of the way you treat other people. That's the way it works. You know how it works, Cecil, but you're trying to make yourself out to be a saint. You're not. You're not. You're a horrible person. You have a horrible attitude to life. You have a horrible attitude towards other people. You need a change, Cecil. You need to get saved. Oh, God. You need to let Jesus into your life or something. I don't know. Just find something. And see the light.
Makes me wonder, why is your rap name Ill Will? Do you have ill will intentions towards people?
But why do you have rap demon or whatever the fuck it is on your thing? Something demon on your picture of your profile. And then there was a while back, right, where people put their cats on their profile as a profile picture and that. And then Cecil was fucking all pissy that they didn't put their face on it. Yet he puts it's kind of like his face with a bullet hole in his head, and it's all done with fire colours, yellows, reds, dark reds, oranges, and stuff like that. And then something like this is rap demon. And then you go criticising people for putting dogs and cats in their profile picture. And then they say, oh, you didn't put your own face in your profile picture because you're hiding something. Or you're ugly or something. I think you said it about me a while back. See, the thing is, Cecil, when I have a channel, I put the logo of my media company on there. I don't have to put my face there. It's not about me. It's about what I produce. It's about what I film. So I have a company sort of logo. Just like Ford has a company logo. They don't put the picture of Henry Ford's face on every Ford that's produced, Cecil. Some of us have logos, but you accuse us of hiding our faces. Fuck's sake, Cecil.
You see, y'all don't realize negative words, when you say them and create them, it puts out a negative energy out into the galaxy. It really does.
But this shows that you are aware of these things. Think about what you just said right now. Can I go back on it?
It made me think you're jealous of me as a rapper, dude.
All right.
Because your channel or your music ain't doing nothing. But you're over here running your mouth to me like I did something to you. I ain't done nothing to you, buddy. Nothing. Not a thing. I didn't do nothing to you.
I went back a little bit too far.
Never ever said one bad thing to you. Never did any ill will thing to you, ill will. Makes me wonder, why is your rap name Ill Will? Do you have ill will intentions towards people? You see, y'all don't realize negative words, when you say them and create them, it puts out a negative energy out into the galaxy. It really does.
You see, this proves that he's not that dense. He has some sort of brain power, and he has some sort of an awareness in some sort of weird way. But Cecil is isolating himself from the whole incident because he's allowed to do what he wants. Because he's a victim. I'm not going to say he's a narcissist, but he acts like one. But see, so you're putting out the negative energy every time you come on. No, there's hardly anybody on YouTube that comes on the internet as much as you, whinging and crying. Those people that do and become famous are people like Chris Chan and that Cyrix guy. And we all know what they're like. You're starting to fall into that category, Cecil. With this kind of behavior. Do you see us doing that all the time? Whinging about life and whinging about comments and all this kind of thing. Do you know, grow a pair of balls for fuck's sake.
It makes, when you talk bad words and treat bad ways to people, It puts out a rotten stench into the universe. It really does.
That's what you do, Cecil. That's what you do. Cecil, let's do an experiment. For the next week, why don't you come on and do a live stream once a day? But those live streams, you have to say nothing negative. Everything has to be positive. Everything has to be nice. No fighting with people, no calling people retards, any of those things. None of those things. You have to be nice. See what the results are at the end of the week. Start on Monday and finish on Sunday or whatever. Every single video. You can't go ranting and raving or anything like that. Try for 1 week. A positive stream or a positive video every single day. See what the result is at the end of the day. Because what you just said is absolutely true. If you put out negative crap, double negative crap will come back to you. You said that before, and that's what's happening to you. And then when it does happen to you, you get hissy and pissy about it.
But when you do good, and you talk good, and you build people up by telling them that they're better than they think they are, and that they can do great things, and that puts out a positive energy out into the universe.
But you don't do that. You've spoken about this before. You have got this awareness, but you don't do it. Why don't you just focus on doing nice, positive things for the next week? No negative crap. And if you do that, I'll leave you alone for a week. How's that? Hand on my heart, I won't make another fucking video for a whole week if you can go from Monday to fucking Sunday next week and put out 1 video a day, and every single one of them is completely positive with no negative crap, no flinging shit, all nice positive videos. At least you can owe that to the people that donated to help your cat. Some nice positive videos. So Cecil, why don't we do this? Monday to Sunday. 1 video every day of nice positive stuff. See what the result is at the end of the week. And if you do this, I will not post 1 video for that whole week. Take it or leave it.
I'm talking to 40-plus-year-old people. Some of them 50, and I feel like I'm talking to kindergartners.
But that's exactly what I've been saying this situation is like. I feel like I'm talking to a kindergartner or an overactive 10-year-old that has come on the internet and has had no parental guidance whatsoever. They just do whatever the fuck they want, and they have no awareness of the consequences involved. That's what I said earlier on, and that's what you've come out with now. You're not fucking stupid, Cecil.
Because there is kindergartners that I know that are in my family that are smarter and more kind than the people that I deal with on YouTube who are in their 40-plus years of age. You know, my life ain't all that great. I don't have money. I don't have no popularity on YouTube. I don't have everything that we always need or want in real life. But me, my wife, my kid have each other, and we have more than a lot of other people don't. We're more...
Sometimes when we pray for something, I know you talk about God and stuff, sometimes we get what we need, not necessarily what we want. Sometimes we have to appreciate other things before we get the things that we want. Sometimes that's nothing to do with money. Sometimes other things is more valuable than money, and sometimes we have to learn that. I'm not digging at you or anything like that. I've had to learn that myself over time.
blessed that a lot of others are. Yeah, my car's broke down, but it could be worse. I could be jobless and homeless living inside of a broken down car.
Exactly. Exactly. It just shows that you do have awareness of some kind. But I'm just puzzled about all this bitterness, Cecil. And the way you've done nothing to solve this thing that's been going on for 8 years. It could have been done fucking in 2 videos. Oh. Cecil, sometimes you do come out with some interesting stuff. And I agree with them wholeheartedly. And sometimes you're a deep thinker in that. But I don't know if you think too much about what you're doing on YouTube. This is kind of crazy, like. It's just complete opposite, like. It's weird, it's strange, because sometimes you come out with really good stuff. And then when you come on like these live streams and start attacking people and calling people names and stuff and you know, demonizing other people and stuff, I'm thinking it's like there's 2 personalities in Cecil and they're both battling each other or something. I don't know.
So I'm grateful for everything that I have. I can sit over there and make an epic beat that makes people feel good because of the vibrations of the beat and the music and the drum that can make somebody have a better day, including myself.
Well, you know, I'll support some of your music if it's not about the haters and stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. There's one flipping song, there's 1 or 2 songs that I like. The song about your mother, I like that song. It's class. I told you, please make a video for that. I told you ages ago. And you said, I think I'll do that, yes. Why don't you do that? I'd like to see a video for that, please. Please do a video for that. The other one is, do you know the rock song, Losing My Mind? It was 10 years ago on Gutter's channel. I think that song's fucking class. The video is kind of cool as well, but to me there's too much flashing imagery and it kind of affects me in that. But I thought, you know, for 10 years ago, I thought that was fucking cool. I like the song. I've been humming that song on and off. I think it's cool. And it's kind of a bit like Oliver Tree. It's different from the rap. It's kind of rock and this kind of speaking singing, if you know what I mean. It's similar to Oliver Tree kind of thing. I wish you went down that fucking route. Personally, honestly with you, because that song was fucking class. Here's me saying something nice about you. Don't get a big head over it though. Please.
Where I'm doing something positive and not trying to beat somebody down on YouTube all day because I'm insecure about myself. Maybe if you guys stop thinking negative and being trolls all the time, maybe you'll actually start having positive thoughts and start building yourself up a little bit to where you can come up with good ideas and start building your channel in a more positive way that could possibly grow so big that you can actually put yourself in a position where you can actually start helping people. And that'll give you even a better feeling. And then you start doing more better good things in life.
See, so that's very good advice, but I think the advice is going in the wrong direction. I think you need to take your own advice, because that advice is cool. That kind of refers to you, Cecil, because this kind of crap of coming on the internet, being all shitty and pissy and offloading your frustrations and stuff, it's not going to improve your life in any kind of way. And it doesn't solve anything. You're fighting this battle with just, name calling and stuff. That doesn't work. Why don't you resolve all these issues and then just move on with your life and do positive things? Like you say that you've got it in your head, like. But you've got this stumbling block that you just want to sweep under the carpet, and you can't sweep it under the carpet because it's leaving a big lump. and everybody can see it. Sort it out. It's not... Do you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world or anything. A genuine apology to people, it's a strength, it's not a weakness, like. Jesus, I've had to say sorry many times growing up. Do you know? Nobody's fucking perfect like Cecil. But do you want to go on the next 10 years with this battle? Do you really want to do that? Because I know you're stressed about this. You're thinking about this all the time. It's not going to change if you don't change something. Can you see where I'm coming from, like?
And maybe better things to start happening for you in your life.
Yeah, but you need to take your own advice too, like.
You see, when you put out shit into the universe, you get shit thrown right back at you.
You said that earlier on. Exactly. But that's what you're doing. You're putting out shit and you're getting shit back. You're getting double the shit back. That's what's happening. You know, I call you a stupid person. You know, I don't really mean it. I like to muck about and I like to clown on you and stuff like that. Some part of your brain in there has got some intelligent information and it's just not allowed to come out because there's a cloud of shit around it or something. Am I explaining this right? There's negativity around that's not letting this other positivity come out. It comes out in drips and drabs and stuff. You're not completely dumb or stupid. You do stupid things, you dox yourself and stuff like that. But there is part of your brain that sometimes kicks into action and comes out with very good stuff. And then it just malfunctions and then starts talking crap again. You're confusing, Cecil. It's like you've got two personalities and they're constantly kicking the shit out of each other.
The narcissistic people that I deal with is sickening. The things they say is just fucktarded so bad, and I'm sorry that I use some of these bad words sometimes, but hey, whatever it takes to get that negative off of me, I have to push it out with a negative push.
No. You started this, and you push out negative stuff. And then you get a reaction that you don't like, and then you turn into the victim. That's what happens, Cecil. You see, in this world, if you admitted to doing things to children, people don't like that very much. People can get away with a lot of crimes. People would forgive people for a lot of crimes. But when it comes to crimes against children, there's no coming back from that for most of people. Most people will not, a lot of people will not forgive you. But if you genuinely showed some sort of remorse, some sort of evidence that you've improved your life and tried to be a more positive person, some of those people would start to get respect for you. But when you continue to fucking act like this, things don't change. People still think that you're a scumbag. That's the way it works in life. You can't pull out the victim card whenever it fucking suits you, Cecil.
These people are trying to beat me down because they think that's what's going to make their channel grow.
No. No, 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 no. Said it 100 times. No. In fact, if you have a channel that has other content and you do start doing content on Cecil, you will lose subscribers. Guaranteed. That's why I wanted to protect my other channels. I didn't want to talk to you about you on other channels. It's got nothing to do with YouTube, Cecil. YouTube is the platform where we use our voices. The thing is, you forced us into using our voices because you blocked us like a pussy. If you didn't block me, I wouldn't have made this channel. Not a fucking chance. I would have continued to correspond with you over and back in the comments, and I wouldn't have made my channel. See, the thing was, you fucking blocked me a number of times for just simple crap. And I got sick of it, and I said, right, I have something to say, and I'm going to fucking say it. I'm going to say it on my channel. I said it on my main channel. People agreed with me. Some people says, this is not the content you usually put out, and it's just kind of negative. Please stop doing it. So I made another channel, especially just for me to be able to say what I want to say. Because these people have voices. You restricted them from interacting with you because you're a snowflake. But what you caused was the birth of a number of channels where people decided to use their own voice. So you think you won by blocking people and turning off comments and stuff like that, when in actual fact you start creating the birth of new channels where people want to use their voice. And it encouraged them to start their own channel and start saying what they couldn't say in your comment section. That's what happened, Cecil. It backfired on you.
They knew putting that letter in my mailbox yesterday was going to make me make a YouTube video. Then they would reply by stealing my video and doing a reaction to it. And laughing about it.
I thought it was really funny, actually. So you did watch my video.
Guarantee they laughed. I didn't watch. I don't even watch these people make videos.
But do you know the video exists, Cecil? You know that you watched the video, Cecil. Don't be a lying fucker now. You did. You watched the video. It showed that you doxed yourself. I censored that part of the video. You were made aware that you had doxed yourself and you took the video down. You seen the video, but you at least seen the title or the beginning of the video. I reckon you watched the video, folks.
Videos about me, but their negative energy is so strong I can literally feel it. I know they're making videos. So all they know how to do is talk about me.
Cecil, I have a number of different other channels, and none of them are about you. In fact, I'm editing a video right now from the location that I've just been to, and we had a great day.
These people don't like me because I tell the truth and I put love out into the universe.
No, you're not. You're putting love out into the universe? You're flinging shit at people out into the universe. That's what you're doing.
That's all it is. Because when I was an underage boy, some young girls tried to touch me inappropriately, and I went to the parents and I told on them.
No, that's not what you said. That's not what you said in the beginning of that original video. You didn't say that. You said about that person, you mocked that person. I didn't want to do, I didn't do anything you didn't want me to do. You told me to do it. And because you, something in the line of, because that you told me to do it, I have to be the one to suffer. Something along those lines. You never said you told the parents. That you invented that further down the line to try and cover it up. No, Cecil. We've been doing sexual shit for years. That's what you said. Cecil.
So I get called a liar and get called a chomo all up and down YouTube for 8+ years. And in addition to that, I get stalked. My daughter gets social workers falsely called on her. I get cops falsely called on me by you guys actually falsely calling and lying to the authorities, which shows that you're criminals.
No, that's not... No. You came out with this video 8 years ago. You've been trying to cover it up since. We've been trying to make you accountable, and you don't like it. It's simple as that. Simple as that. The other bits and pieces about flinging over and back shit, you started that shit. This beef with me that lasted a couple of weeks, it was all over a comment about guns, you showing off your guns. I accidentally posted a comment on your video where it was posted, Order of Magnitude made a post and a link to your video. And I watched the video. Instead of going back to the post and writing the comment there, I wrote it on your video. And then you discovered it, you got hissy about it, you made a number of videos about me, and it was just a simple fucking thing about you showing off your fucking gun, and it doesn't look good. Do you know, I might have been a wee bit, you know, you look like an idiot and whatever. It's no big fucking deal. You could have fucking ignored me, or you could have come back with a constructive criticism. But no, you started attacking me, and then I decided I'll vamp it up, and here we are today. And it all spawned from one small fucking comment that you could have ignored, but you didn't.
It is a crime to call the cops and lie to them.
Yes, Cecil, remember that.
It's a crime to call social workers and lie to them. I have never once done anything that actually affects your actual life the way you guys have done me. Not once have I ever tried. Only thing that I've ever done is report everything you've done to me to the cops. That's the only thing I've ever done.
Hold on a second, Cecil. People, I'm going to be completely honest. I think calling the social workers was justified because of how you behave on YouTube. You come across as a concern on YouTube. That's why people call these people. The last couple of days you've been threatening to kill people. You've been looking into the law and you know, stand your ground law and stuff like that. It just looks like you want an excuse to shoot somebody. And you come on, and it would be classed as a threat. You coming on fucking YouTube, stay away from my property, or I can legally use my full force. But it's kind of coming across as fucking a blackmailing, horrible threat of killing somebody. Possibly a crime in itself.
And it didn't even get as far into the conversation as giving names. Like, I didn't even give the cops your name.
Because you probably didn't know these people's names.
Just did what he told me to do. Keep collecting evidence.
Bollocks.
So if shit hit the fan, I'll be okay in court. That's what they tell me.
No. You go to court about anything to do with any of this, your videos on YouTube will be brought up. And you will look like the instigator by the way you behave.
The cops, I'm not asking the cops to press charges on these Stevens guys. Although I did reach out to the FBI because of RV Charity Drive, because he committed a federal crime by openly and publicly on YouTube hacking my Gmail so he can delete my YouTube channel. Then he gave me access to my YouTube channel back. And my
I have no idea about this. I think it was before my time.
Email. Then I locked him out of it by hooking it up to a 3-way notification so where he can't access it no more. Then he tried to hurry up and grab it again. He was committing a federal crime. And then when I tell him about it, of course, he says I lied. I did. He says, you know why the FBI didn't do nothing to me? And he pulled out his wallet and he showed a military ID. And he says, because I outranked the police, that's why. You narcissistic motherfucker, you are not above the law, dude.
Neither are you. The last couple of days, you've threatened to kill people. There's no other way of putting it, like. You says if any of these people approach you, you feel that your life is in danger and you feel like you be justified to use full force. That's not the way fucking self-defense works, Cecil.
And you are definitely not above law enforcement. You're not.
Either
Stop
of you,
acting like it.
either of you, so stop acting like it.
These people literally treat me like I'm their child that they abuse. They talk to me like I'm a child. They talk to me like I'm stupid. And they treat me like an illegitimate little bastard that they're trying to get rid of. These people have been abused somewhere in life so much that they think it's okay to abuse total strangers on YouTube for entertainment. So
Stop mocking other people's fucking sufferings. This scumbaggy thing to do. Stop.
them and their friends could have something to laugh and brag about. Do they think that just because their little drama community of people agree with everything they say, and they have this little gang of people, do they think that everybody actually believes them? They are literally delusional. They don't realize that people actually get on YouTube to watch normal stuff, not to try to beat people down and ruin their life.
But that's what you do all day. This is getting fucking boring.
I've never tried to affect Logan's personal life, Master Shredder's.
Hey, hold on a second. When you talk about Logan just made one fucking simple comment. I was there myself about you clout chasing of celebrities when it comes to ghost box sessions. You got into a hissy fit and you can't stop talking about them. You fucking started that shit. And you already admitted on a live stream that you do these things for views. And then when you realised it didn't look good for you, you decided you'd delete 2 fucking streams. Possibly because you fucking found out that it was me that was communicating with you on a different account. You see, you dirty deleted that and then you made yourself out to be the victim and stuff. When you fucking started it, he just made a point. He made a point and he criticised you for clout chasing of Kobe Bryant when you said in a stream that you don't respect him for what crime he was involved in. Yet you have a Spurt Box session calling out to Kobe Bryant and getting 20,000 views, and you don't respect him? Yes, I made a comment. Well then, if you don't respect him, you'll have no problem having nothing more to do with him and deleting that video off your channel. But you won't do it because you got 20,000 views. Do you know? And you're talking about other people's morals and principles. You've no respect for Kobe Bryant, yet you have a ghost box session on your channel with 20,000 views and you won't remove it. Even though you don't respect him, you think he's a scumbag, whatever. You won't delete the video because it's got 20,000 views. That shows me that you have no respect for the paranormal whatsoever. You've no respect for people. All you care about is fucking views on YouTube. And you're getting views on YouTube now, and most of the views that you're getting are people that don't even like you. I'm sorry, but the truth hurts.
Personal life or RV's personal life, I've actually tried to ignore them for a long period of time.
No, you haven't.
Hoping that they would just leave me alone. And everybody else around them who instigates them to do and say what they do to me.
You accuse them of serious crimes. You think they're going away? Fuck no. Cecil, when you accuse people of serious crimes, they're not just going to automatically shut up and be quiet. That's not enough. And as well as that, they're complete and utter false allegations that you're liable for and you will face this year. How about that? Cecil, your mouth gets you into trouble. You have a lot of stuff to fix. A lot of stuff to fix. You're in a complete and utter mess. You have so much crap to fix here.
I tried to make peace with almost every one of them people.
No, you didn't. No, you did not. You invited people to talk to you on your channel and that, and you lied the whole way through. People don't like being lied to.
You can't. No. It's the only way they know how to get over 100 plays.
This is not about fucking plays. Stop. Do you think we were on to get famous off talking about you? There's not a fucking chance that my channel is going to become famous on covering you. You're not that important, Cecil. You think you're some sort of famous person, you're not. But we're not taking the spotlight off you if you think that's going to happen. It's not. You're going to take accountability, then we're going to shut up. Until that happens, we're not. It's simple as that, Cecil.
Take away the drama that they keep creating with me.
No. You're the one. You're the one that comes on every fucking day, crying and whinging. Do you think we don't even do that? We only react to what you fucking say on the internet. That's all I do. Random News waits for a couple of weeks until he gets all the stuff he needs, and then he puts it together in a perfect package, which is fucking brilliant. Which is fucking really good. Haven't seen Random News? Watch Random News, it's fucking great. Not only does he cover Cecil, he covers all these other fucking nut jobs with their serious conspiracy theories of Kanika Jenkins, who killed Kanika Jenkins, when it's on the internet that it was an accidental death. But some people have these fucking weird conspiracy theories that Cecil fell into at one point, accusing her friend or murdering her, which is fucking slander. I hope someday that girl picks up the courage and sues everybody that fucking has accused her of murder, including fucking Cecil. This is what gives the paranormal a bad name. And people are starting to get sued for talking shite on YouTube. And rightly so. There's already been a TikTok fake psychic going through the court process at this moment in time. for accusing somebody of murdering 4 people. When somebody else was already being arrested, she still kept fucking accusing some science lecturer in the college. That science lecturer sued that woman for damages. Damages to her life, damages to her job, damages to her reputation. That fake psychic then it starts crying on fucking TikTok, trying to be the fucking victim. This is what you're fucking doing.
Take away their livelihood and reputation on YouTube. Because these people are so negative that they cannot even sit and talk about something positive.
I have another channel and I'm doing positive shit on that.
And actually get anything, any plays, any leverage on their channel. They can't.
I get plenty of views on my other channels, Cecil. So stop talking shite.
I can literally do a ghost box session and get 10,000 plays on it.
Because you'd be clout chasing up some fucking famous person. That's not fucking ITC. That's copying other people on YouTube like Steve Hope. That's what that is. You don't know anything about ITC. You turn on a spirit box and then you start calling out for famous people. You put your famous person in the thumbnail, put it in the title, voila, loads of views. That's not an indication of quality, Cecil. It isn't. It's not real ITC.
And it pisses them off. Don't keep coming over here trying to tell me why I do things. You don't know why I do things. You don't know why I got my record expunged. You don't know why I carry a gun. I carry a gun because it's legal. And I got people subliminally and literally threatening me from YouTube. Not in real life. People who know me in real life love me to death. They know who I am. They don't assume. They don't make shit up.
Oh,
they know who I am. YouTube isn't real life. My wife tells me that all the time. She's telling the truth. It's not real life.
So you're lying all the time on YouTube. Well done, Cecil. Well done. So, I spent the last 2 hours listening to you talking shite. It's not real life. It's not true. None of it's true. Anything that you've said in the last 26 minutes is pure and utter bullshit. It's not real life. Cecil, why do you make me waste my time like this?
These delusional fairy tales that these people keep saying about these people that they keep having drama community with on YouTube, 90% of what they say about each other, they're back and forth, is all fucking made up shit, 90% of it.
Where are you coming with the 90% again? You seem to be fond of 90%. Cecil, stop talking shite. I think I'm going to finish
Unless
soon.
they know you witnessed it firsthand by watching their videos. See, those are undeniable. They can't deny something everybody sees.
Can I move forward a bit?
And another thing that pisses me off is they can say some things about me that ain't true, that they can't prove. Because it ain't true, so how can they prove it? But even though they don't have to prove what they say about you, you have to prove that it's not true just so people will leave you alone.
No.
You have to prove that you're innocent, but they don't have to prove that you're guilty.
Cecil, we've proven that you're guilty over and over again. It's not our problem that you have a problem with it or you don't understand. We put evidence forward. You didn't put across a defence because you can't find one. All you do is resort to fucking name calling. That doesn't look good for you. We have the evidence that came out of your gob. You said all those fucking things. It wasn't that fucking hard, Cecil. It's not our problem if you don't understand that. Or you're still trying to cover it up. You're actually very, very bad at covering shit up.
No. It's got to work both ways. Videos of me that you guys altered is not proof.
We didn't alter videos, so stop saying that. Stop accusing us of tampering with evidence. Stop. Stop. I went through that video. There's no cuts. All of a sudden, I didn't exist. You stopped talking about me because you didn't have an answer. You called me every fucking name under the sun, but you didn't defend. You didn't come up with a proper defense. When I put it in front of you, this is what you fucking said. Here's a dog barking in the background when you said some really crucial things. There was no break in the background. Nothing. The audio is authentic. It's fucking 100%. It's not chopped in any way. I even put it through a fucking analysing software and I compared it with your current voice. Oh God. Cecil. You try to sweep that under the carpet, you won't fucking talk about it. Because you can't.
It's not. Any video and audio or all the above together can be altered.
Yes, but it wasn't. It wasn't altered, Cecil. You see, the thing is, if it was altered, you would know, wouldn't you? Yes, you would. So why 3 years ago, when I spoke to you, while I was called Paranormal Pigeon, you never mentioned once that that video was altered in any way? You didn't, because it wasn't. That was 3 years ago. The fucking video was 8 or 10 years old. Why didn't you say that it was altered then? Because you didn't. It wasn't. You only came up with this fucking altered crap in the last 2 years, in the last 12 months or whatever. It's only recent times that you came up with this. The videos are altered, guys. Because you're trying to cover up. And it's the most stupid thing. Because your past history fucking exposes all that crap as bullshit. It was never altered, Cecil. If you'd done a video and you knew it inside out and that was altered, you would have fucking said it years ago. That video that we analysed is a couple of years old. Why didn't you say it was altered then? See, Cecil, you shoot yourself in the foot and then you try to ignore it. Doesn't work with us, like. We're not that stupid, Cecil. Stop.
That's the problem with your all's evidence.
But the thing is, you're constantly coming on here calling us liars. And you want us to be quiet? No, that's not the way it works, Cecil. There's no fucking way we're going to keep quiet about this. You're accusing us of being fucking liars, amongst other things. There's no fucking way that video was altered, Cecil. Stop talking shit.
Any video with audio can be altered.
Yes, we know, I know that, but it wasn't. Get over yourself.
No matter how real or convincing it looks. There's UFO evidence, alien evidence out there of videos that look very real, that cannot be disputed, that is fake. But it looks so real, you can never tell that it's fake.
But Cecil, you're a paranormal researcher. You should know things about audio. I know things about audio, and I know that I was not tampered in any fucking way. Just goes to show you know nothing about ITC. For fuck's sake, Cecil, stop. You're giving me a fucking headache, Cecil. Stop, please. Fuck's sake.
And until somebody comes out and shows that they faked it, which is proof that it's fake, then everybody will keep thinking it's real.
It is real. Do you think it was only me that analysed that video? Other people have analysed that video too. And the fucking... It's not fucking altered, Cecil. It doesn't take a fucking audio engineer to figure that out. I'm telling you, if there was an audio engineer, they would fucking find a lot more than we did. Then you wouldn't be long shutting up then. Any audio engineers out there that wants to fight the cause and wants to go through that confession video and post their results, please do so and shut this fucker up. For fuck's sake, I'm sick listening to him. Please. Please help.
Y'all don't like me because I tell the truth and I defend myself. And I prove you wrong when you say nasty things about me.
No. You come on every day calling yourself a saint and calling us all fucking demons. Every fucking day. And you want us to be quiet about it. No, Cecil, it doesn't work like that. Stop.
That's what you don't like. You don't like to be proved. You don't like to be proven to be a liar.
But you're the one that's a liar. You think you're one trying to make us out to be the mugs. And you're talking shite on YouTube and everybody's laughing at you. Can you not fucking see that, Cecil? You're making a fool of yourself. You got no evidence. Anything that you try to cover up, you make a complete and utter balls of it, and sometimes it's fucking funny as fuck. Sometimes it's entertaining. Sweet Jesus, I'm starting to lose my temper now. I was in a good mood, I'm not now.
When you guys go on these rants about me and say, oh, Cecil's this and that, and I prove you otherwise, and make you look like a stupid liar, it pisses you off. So I actually understand why you stay angry. But I do live inside of your head.
No, Cecil, we do other things. Like, I've just been filming in another place. And fucking hell, why did I have to go and fucking look at one of the Cecil videos? It just ruins the mood.
You get off on fucking with me all day. You get off on harassing me all the time. You get off on getting a reaction. RV and Shredder and them already said that they lie and they troll me because they like seeing me react to it.
Sometimes it's funny, Cecil. Like, you have to admit, like, some of it's got fucking comedy value. It's fucking hilarious, like. Because you just keep stepping in shit, like. It's so funny. You contradict yourself all the time. And then you try to cover that up, and you just make a complete balls of it. You just don't know how to fucking deal with situations. And that's why you got yourself in the situation you're in. And that's why people are goofing at you. It's fucking funny.
I know that me making a video like this right now is giving them exactly what they want. I know, I ain't stupid.
Thanks very much, Cecil. Another video to steal. But Cecil, you're saying... I don't know if this is a gift or not, because he's saying the same shit over and over again. Do you know, I need to stop accepting these gifts. Sometimes they are gifts because they're fucking funny as fuck. But sometimes it's like a broken record going over and over and over again. The same old crap. You know, it's like trying to... It's like gold prospecting. You'd know a lot about gold prospecting, Cecil. You have to shovel a lot of shit to get the gold. A small bit. That's what it's like going through your channel and going through your streams. You have to shovel a lot of shit to get a small piece of gold.
But they also know that they're going after somebody who will defend herself. I'm not going to be bullied.
But see, you just defend yourself by calling people names and stuff. That's not a defense. That's just being an asshole.
And I don't bite my tongue, and I will defend myself. I'm not a coward.
You don't know how to defend yourself. All you do is call people names. And you're a coward because, actually, you're just too fucking afraid to come out with the truth. You are a coward. You're trying to make yourself out to be the good guy and us the demons. Quite clearly, the evidence is there, Cecil. Just... You know. You know damn rightly. And you're trying to convince people, you're trying to convince new people now that got attention from your channel, from your cat videos. Wait till they find out the truth. Because it's staring them right in the face. It's just a step away. It's not going to be that hard to find out the truth, Cecil.
Never have been. Never will be. But I'm not going to watch the videos that are made about me. You guys really make yourself believe that I watch them. I don't.
I reckon you do. I reckon you do. You can't help yourself. You've got this addictive personality. I can't see you ignoring them. I think you take a sneaky look at now and again, but sometimes you come up with stuff that I say in videos and that, and I say, you know, he normally doesn't say that, but he said that, and I said it on my last video, kind of thing. Cecil, we're not dumb.
At all.
You can't help yourself. I know you do.
How many times did Shredder say he was going to confront me and always changes his mind at the last minute? How many times have these people said that they were going to put me in jail and I was going down and all this shit? I don't pay no attention to this shit. It's all formed to trigger me, to get me to make videos. It's all a joke. I am so numb to it, it doesn't even bother me anymore. People are like, well, you're stronger than I am. Well, that's because they forced me to be strong.
You said you're not bothered, but you're constantly on the fucking internet. You know, talking about this situation, this whole situation. It's going on 8 years. You're constantly on and on and on and on about Shredder, Orphy, and whoever else. That doesn't look like somebody that's not bothered to me.
I didn't get my record expunged.
Oh, shit.
To be able to carry a gun.
Oh, fuck's sake. We've already talked about the gun. We're talking about other things now.
That is a childish, stupid logic.
Oh, it's gone back into his head, this comment. It's just fucking burning him. There was a comment, right? This is the start of this fucking stream. It was all over a fucking comment. And then throughout the video, he started forgetting about the comment. Now the comment's come back into his head and the anger's building up again.
I got my record expunged, so I'm not judged as a felon for the rest of my life. What I'm doing is I'm taking advantage of my civil rights that I gained back.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That I lost when I was a felon, so I can show young people, hey, you see how you're walking around carrying guns knowing you have a record? Well, if you get caught with that gun, you're going to catch another record, another felony. Hold on, guys. Here you go.
Ah, sweet fucking
Now, if you don't get in trouble at all, and you finish school and you do good, then you can legally carry a gun and be able to protect yourself and go have fun and shoot at the gun range, or go to an outside gun range and enjoy your gun rights and feel secure about being able to protect yourself and your family.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you start threatening people with your gun and stuff. Coming on YouTube, threatening to shoot people. That's not a responsible gun owner, Cecil. You can't just come on YouTube and threaten to fucking shoot people. That's what you technically done. You said it in a roundabout way to try to keep it as legal as possible, but technically what you did was you come around to my house and I will shoot you. That's what you fucking said. In the roundabout way. You tried to do it as legally as possible without crossing the fucking red tape. You would have made the video an awful lot shorter by just saying straight out, you come to my house, I'll shoot you. Video over, we wouldn't have to need to go through all this fucking rambling and shit like that.
That's all the benefits that you get by not being a criminal. I know there's a lot of people who's jealous that ain't allowed to have a gun. Some of y'all have open cases. Some of y'all...
But, sweet Jesus. Here we are with you're jealous of my life. That's the thing that comes up fucking regularly.
Are restricted from having firearms. Some of y'all are violent people and you have violent misdemeanors, which also restricts you from having a firearm. You see, don't commit crimes and you'll have the same privilege as me.
Sweet Jesus. Fucking saint here. Be a good person, be like me. This is getting old.
My right to bear arms, my right to vote, my right to be a dad and go on field trips with my daughter, I would have never been around anyone that could potentially get me hemmed up. But I didn't know that shit. I was uneducated as a kid. My parents didn't care about my schooling, so why did I? Why would I? I moved in with my dad. He cared about my schooling, but he was hard on me because he's military. One of the reasons why I like to open carry is because my dad is a military man who has many guns, and I want to be like my dad in some weird way.
Yeah, but Cecil, the way you show them off on YouTube doesn't come across as a responsible gun owner. I look at gun content and nobody else fucking acts like that. You're just coming across as a fucking irresponsible person. You know, I watch gun content all the fucking time. From responsible people. They don't act like you act. Going around flexing and stuff. It's not a good look, Cecil. I'm just being honest with you.
It has nothing to do with flexing. It has nothing to do with any of that. But I got people coming on my property who are hostile. Who are not invited on my property. What am I supposed to do?
Prove it then. Stop talking shite and show the evidence. You've got fucking more cameras than a Scientology fucking celebrity centre. Show the evidence and stop talking shit.
Unarm myself? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Unarm myself? And go tell the judge to give me my felony back? Am I not supposed to better myself?
Sweet fucking Jesus! Stop! Stop talking shite, please. You see, there's a pattern with Cecil. He starts off and he's full of energy, and then when he comes to pass halfway, he starts regurgitating the same shit. And yet I end up being frustrated because it's starting to run out of steam at this point.
Am I supposed to keep myself down at 40 years old? Am I supposed to not progress as a human being? The next thing I'm doing is getting my teeth fixed. As soon as I raise the first $700 for my teeth, I will have a presentable smile. And
then you can go along and start calling me fucking... You can start making fun of my teeth again. Is that the way it works, Cecil? That's the way you work. You didn't make fun of my teeth the second time, but you did the first time. But you didn't the second time because you have bad teeth too.
Implants. Yeah. I already got an appointment to go get them all pulled. I want to better myself.
Good for you. Start doing it by stop talking shite on YouTube and making a fool of yourself. You're putting out a really bad advertisement for yourself, Cecil. I have to say.
And I'm entitled to that. I don't commit crimes. I pay taxes. I work 5 days a week. I take care of my wife and kid. I don't bother people. All I do is stay on defense mode all the time.
You're a fucking saint. You know that, Cecil. Saint Cecil. Stop blowing your own trumpet. It's just fucking annoying. Sweet Jesus.
Because I got people jealously attacking me all day, and you can say,
"Oh, we're jealous of you." Will you stop? This is fucking childish crap.
You're not jealous. You can call me a chomo, which is not true. No.
Well, I'm not going to call you that, but the things that you said in those videos, you said. You won't own up to it. You try to bury it you try to sweep it under the carpet. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And there's other things. Fucking metal detecting in a kid's playground. Security cameras in your daughter's room. Filming other children. Friends of your daughter without their permission. Using your daughter and their friend to stand up to you with the haters and stuff, and not getting permission of the daughter's friend's parents. There's loads of crap. See, so you're a dodgy person, you know that? You're like one of those slippery bandits in Home Alone. Is that what they were called? The slippery bandits? Or the wet bandits? The wet bandits, the ones that used to turn on the taps when they broke into houses. Fuck's sake, Cecil.
No little girl has ever said, he did something to me. Never. Never. And I've been around hundreds of thousands of little girls. And guess what? Every one of those little girls that were around me were all protected. They didn't know it, but they were. If you're a little girl and you're around me, you are protected.
Here we are, the superhero of kids. That's what he called himself a couple of days ago. He's the superhero. Do you wear your underpants on the outside of your trousers too, Cecil? Don't show me that, because, no, I'd have nightmares.
I am not a fucking predator. I am definitely not attracted to children. That is...
The evidence kind of shows other things, Cecil. What can I say? And you coming on these rants all the time, trying to defend yourself and making a complete balls of it, doesn't make you look good.
Sick. I don't have to prove it.
Yes, you do. If you want to get out of this, you can't just say, please be quiet and stop talking about me. We proved our evidence. It's your turn to prove your evidence. You have to prove us wrong. You can't just come on YouTube and call us all fucking liars. We've given our evidence. You don't want to give your evidence because you can't. You don't know how to defend yourself because you can't. That to me shows that you're guilty as fuck.
Because you guys can't prove what you're saying about me. Shredders literally has driven around in my neighborhood looking for someone to confirm what he's saying.
Prove it then. Show us on your fucking security cameras. Your 9 security cameras. How many cameras have you got now, Cecil? I've seen back in the day, 2019, you had 2 cameras. One at the side of your house and one at the front where your cars are. They're even on Google Maps. I've seen those. You've got 2 on each window now or something like that. Oh, God, Cecil.
He's talked to everybody that I know in life through my Facebook friends. Y'all gotta understand, these people have been trying to prove this bullshit for over 8 years now. I think if they could have found guilt, they would have found it already.
We did find it, and people have been standing up and listening. You decide you want to sweep it under the carpet. You don't want to show the awareness of the whole situation. You're walking around your kitchen talking shite and nobody's listening to you, nobody's believing you, and when we talk about it, people agree with us. Do you know? We're not walking around our kitchen talking absolute shite. You are.
Trust me. Now, all they're doing is sitting back, picking me apart. Every little thing I do, they make it bad.
But some of the things that you do is kind of dodgy, Cecil. Even down to the fucking these ranty videos. Making yourself out to be a saint and us all being demons and stuff. That's not normal for a 42-year-old man to do. And sometimes when you talk, sometimes some of the stuff is funny, so I don't want to miss any of that stuff. Because I want an opportunity to take the piss.
They make it bad or corny or stupid or something for everyone to laugh at. That's all they're doing. They're trying to turn everything that I put out on YouTube, they're trying to make everyone think that it's something corny and stupid and that I'm an idiot and I'm wrong or I'm a bad person. Oh, I'm a horrible person because I've raised money to keep my cat alive.
Yeah, but you haven't shown receipts. You then went into spending on security cameras while before that campaigning that you were a poor family, you couldn't afford your cat's treatment. That doesn't look good when the day of the vet, when you sent your cat to the vet, you come home and say, I've ordered 4 more cameras. I don't care if it's $7. That just doesn't look good when you've been begging the internet for money. And then you get all hissy when we ask for you to present receipts to your donators. Because you've been dodgy in the past with money, Cecil. We don't trust you. Then you got donations for a sluice box, you got 2 of them. Of donators. All of a sudden, there's no fucking gold panning going on. Those sluice boxes were not fucking cheap.
So I'm a horrible person because I'm a pet owner who can't always afford medical expenses. I lit off a taser 4 years ago.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And it was fucking stupid. You could have given the cat a heart attack.
And my cat happened to be close by. I didn't...
No. You were scaring the cat off your stuff. I have the video, Cecil. Don't be a bell end now.
I just want to show you guys how dangerous this man is getting. It's getting out of control. You know, this is animal abuse. And I'm not down with that.
Right here. Hold on, let me turn it on. Watch out.
First of all, that cat's got to crawl through cigarette butts. Poor thing.
Yeah. Kitty. If I tase this cat.
Look how unsuspecting and innocent this cat is. Cigarette butts. Disgusting. He has a taser in his hand right here. This is Cecil, Highstreet Paranormal. Look how innocent and afraid this cat looks. Just watch. Even his wife was like, what the hell? This is animal abuse. What was he thinking?
Oh, what the hell are you doing?
He's laughing.
Getting the cat out.
That's how sick this guy is. Getting the cat out of my way. getting the cat out of my stuff.
I didn't tase the cat. I don't know. No reason to stress. Look, he's like, what are you doing?
Scared to death, traumatized.
If I would tase myself with that taser, it would.
Traumatized. That's animal abuse. What the hell's wrong with you, Cecil?
Don't be a... No, stop fucking lying now. You're trying to make out that you let off the taser as the cat approached and you didn't know. No, don't fucking do that shit. You went to scare that cat off that fucking dresser. Stop lying.
And tased the cat. But I lit the taser off and it's loud in this whole room. And it scared my cat. And it was on camera. You know what they said? Master Shredder made coffee cups, raising money to donate money for anti-animal abuse on behalf of me being an animal abuser because I lit off a taser in the same room as a cat.
Cecil, you were that close to the fucking cat. If there was a heavy amount of moisture, humidity in the air, those sparks could have jumped from your taser and fucking shocked your cat. But the very fucking sound of that fucking taser could have given your cat heart failure. You're the one that brought this up. No. No, you've been fucking looking at our videos. Because I brought that up on a previous fucking stream. You've been looking at my videos, Cecil. That's why I'm making this one. Just admitted that that was fucking wrong and you're fucking sorry and shit. Stop being fucking childish and grow the fuck up.
That's how mind-fucked these people are.
No, Cecil, what's mind-fucking is fucking letting off a taser right beside a cat because you want to scare the cat off your stuff. That is cruelty to animals, Cecil. I have a sheepdog here, right? And that sheepdog trusts me 100%. But when I got that pup was scared of fucking everything. So I don't know what went on before I got the fucking pup. But I had sheepdogs before. I've had a sheepdog from a farmer who abused his dogs. He was since fucking banned from having sheep. Now, I got one of these fucking dogs. That dog was scared of everything. It was crawling around in his stomach. Within a couple of weeks, my children have brought that dog to have more confidence than it ever had. Something went on some sort of abuse went on with that dog. 100%. That psychologically damaged that fucking dog. What you done to that cat could psychologically damage that cat forever or for a very long time. Cecil, you don't fucking think, do you?
He went on a giant campaign of trying to trigger me by making coffee cups with mine and his name on it so he could raise money for animal abuse. Almost every animal that we have in our house are rescues. My dog, Belina, used to get beat, thrown around, kicked, screamed at, food thrown on her, not put in a bowl. That's why she don't eat in her bowl.
But you see, Cecil, there you're proving a point. That dog has got psychological behaviours from a previous owner. But you setting off a taser, that would scare the shit out of anybody. It's fucking loud. It's got thousands of volts going through it. It's scary shit. It's lightning on a stick. Cecil, you're just proving my point. You could have psychologically damaged that cat. You probably have. You may have. You're just proving my own point.
So eat in her bowl. Usually drop it on the floor and then eat it, because that's how she's used to eating it. I go to pet her on her head, she ducks her head because she was beat for the first beginning of her life. I took her from her owner. Her owner came walking down the street, rest in peace to her original owner. She died, rest in peace. I go walking down the street with the dog on a leash, and she bumps into me and says, "Oh, there's that dog. I was going to give that dog to you anyways. I'm so glad that you have that dog." I said, "Oh, I know. You said, I heard that you wanted to give the dog to me, so I just went ahead and took the dog out of your yard."
Oh, sweet Jesus. Cecil, you've got the right to remain silent. You see, Cecil, sometimes you walk yourself into this shit. Can we go back on this again? Fucking hell.
Giant campaign of trying to trigger me by making coffee cups with mine and his name on it so he can raise money for animal abuse. Almost every animal that we have in our house are rescues. My dog, Belina, used to get beat, thrown around, kicked, screamed at, food thrown on her, not put in a bowl. That's why she don't eat in her bowl. She'll eat in her bowl, usually drop it on the floor and then eat it, because that's how she's used to eating it. I go to pet her on her head, she ducks her head because she was beat for the first beginning of her life. I took her from her owner. Her owner came walking down the street, rest in peace to her original owner. She died, rest in peace. I go walking down the street with the dog on a leash, and she bumps into me and says, "Oh, there's that dog. I was going to give that dog to you anyways. I'm so glad that you have that dog." I said, "Oh, I know. You said, I heard that you wanted to give the dog to me, so I just went ahead and took the dog out of your yard." She said, "Okay, good."
Oh, wait a minute. Cece, I've worked with, I'm not going to say too much, but there was a situation on a farm with dogs and other animals. I reported those things, but I couldn't step on the property. The animal welfare people came down. They can't step on the property. So instead of coming down on their own, they came down with the police, who has the right to step on the property. Because if we stepped on the property, we'd be trespassing. Cecil, you're starting to walk yourself into something here. Continue, because this is getting interesting.
She had the dog and shouldn't have had it. She had way too many dogs. Belinda was being bullied by other dogs over food in the yard. She wasn't allowed in the house. She had to sit out in the winter, freeze in the cold.
I understand that. But you can't go into somebody's yard and take their dog. You can't trespass on other people's... You're talking about people trespassing on your property, Cecil. What are you talking about? Hold on a second, I have to fucking change your battery. Cecil, you've been on about talking about people trespassing on your property and you threatening to shoot them and stuff like that. Here you are admitting to trespass. You can't take the law into your own hands, like. Do you see where I'm coming from, Cecil? You've stepped in shit again.
I rescue animals. I don't abuse them.
But you can't go into people's property and steal their dogs.
Belinda's had since she's been here is nothing but love, dude.
I understand that, Cecil. But you just told us that you went in and you took the dog from the yard. Now, if you've seen cruel activity, the dog being treated badly and stuff, you need to contact an authority that can go on the property. You can't simply just go on the property and take the dog and take the law into your own hands. It has to go through a process. You could have got into serious shit, like. If that person was cruel to animals and you step on their property, they could be could be nasty to people as well. Normally people that are cruel to animals are cruel to people as well. You could have put yourself in danger, but you did fucking break the law by trespassing on somebody else's property. You can't just go in and take fucking dogs. You know, I understand the dog is in in a good place, and it's treated well now, all the rest of it, and in the past it didn't have a good life, it was mistreated and all the rest of it. But you were telling people not to put letters in your fucking letterbox, and that's classed as trespass. It's not, Cecil. People have a right to put letters in your letterbox. But you've been rambling on for the last couple of days about trespass, and then you admitted to trespass. You stole the dog, technically. I know you might have done it for the right reason, but you still stole the dog.
Love, I have a coat for her that my brother TJ gave me. One of those coats with a leash thing on it. She loves wearing it. It makes her feel like she's working. Dogs like to work for their owners. And you put a backpack on them, they love it because they feel like...
Mine hates it. I have a backpack. It's a military one with pockets in it. She doesn't like it at all. And my other dog that my friend has hates having coats on. Any kind of coats, she hates it. But I put one of them coats with a harness thing on it, and the usual badges, service dog stuff. And she doesn't like the one with all the pockets on it for some flipping reason. But every time she puts it on, it has to go in the wash the minute she comes in, because she's all the time jumping in muck and everything. First chance to jump into water and mud and lying in mud and all that kind of stuff, because she's a cross between a border collie and a Springer. Any chance I jump into a puddle of muck or water and stuff.
Like they're being productive, and yeah, dogs do that. Research it if you don't believe me. I love my dog. We buy toys for her all the time. Look at this.
You don't need to show us, Cecil. I know people buy loads of toys. I have loads of toys myself. You don't need to show us. We know you love your dog.
That's her container full of dog toys. She barely touches them unless she wants our attention. She'll go get a ball and want to play, which is rare. She doesn't play fetch. She's not that kind of dog. She's a cattle dog. Look, she's got a couple toys on her bed right here. So grab a toy, lay down with it, and put her head on it. Maybe chew it a little bit. She's bored. She's not a very toy-playing dog, but she does like her toys, and she doesn't like any other animals messing with her toys because she knows they're hers. She knows she's special. She has her own things, and she gets presents every year. People can say what they want about me and Hetty as animal lovers. You can turn something that's positive and try to make it negative all you want.
No, Cecil. I'm not. Oh God, I'm not trying to. I'm not saying that you're. I'm just saying that incident with the taser and that. You have to admit it was bad. It was the wrong thing to do. It was a stupid thing to do, and the very fact you put it on the internet, it's not a good look, Cecil. I mean, like, have you seen what... Do you realise that it was wrong? You could have just apologised to the internet and it would have been all over and done with, kind of thing. But you didn't. You laughed about it and stuff, and you don't seem to have any sense.
But at the end of the day, every one of our cats would be frozen to death, ran over by a car, or something of the sort, if we didn't have them.
Yeah, this is you trying to prove that you're good cat owners or dog owners and that. I'm not interested in that. I know that you look after your cats and dogs and stuff. This is you trying to come out as being a saint, and you're diverting from what we were talking about earlier. You have a habit of doing
where
that.
They would have gotten neglected, and they would have had more than just a couple.
Swipping forward.
Because they know that their kid is safe here.
Hold on.
That we protect them. But just know, the kids that do come here, we have every one of their parents' phone numbers. Have them. Or they would have gotten neglected, and they would have had more than just a couple cat litters, and they would have been reproducing out there on the street. Guys can say whatever y'all want. At the end of the day, me and Hetty know who we are and what we're not. We're not chomos. We're not predators. Xander has friends who come here because...
Yes, we know, Cecil. And you had your daughter's friend, stand up for you in a video. And kids shouldn't even be involved in this, Cecil. Not even your daughter. You're going to justify this now. I know you're fucking going to do it. But Cecil, your daughter shouldn't even know anything about this. This is your battle, not your daughter's. Your daughter shouldn't have to go through the stress of your bullshit and your fucking nonsense on the internet. Stop.
They don't like their home life because things ain't so great at their house. They can come here and get in our fridge anytime they want to. They have serenity in this house. They don't have to worry about nobody messing with them, touching them, yelling at them, whooping them.
Well, stop filming them without their permission. Just stop.
No. They have happiness in this house. Xander literally has kids from the ghetto who don't like to go home, who come here to have a cool place to go.
Yeah, but stop filming them and putting it on the internet. Just stop, Cecil. Stop.
Now trust me, if I was even half of what you guys say I am, kids would not feel that positive energy and want to come here to get away from home.
Cecil, this isn't a defense for all this other bullshit. And, you know, even in this video, you've attacked people and called people names and all the rest of it, and then you're trying to make yourself out to be a saint. No, it doesn't work like that, Cecil. Stop. Stop trying to pull on the heartstrings. It's not working, Cecil.
But just know, the kids that do come here, we have every one of their parents' phone numbers.
Stop filming them on YouTube then. Stop. And stop getting them to fight your battles for you, Cecil. It's your battle, not theirs. It's not even your daughter's. She shouldn't even know about it. Kids go through enough stress as it is without having to put up with your fucking bullshit that is completely and utterly unnecessarily. Your mismanagement of the situation isn't their fault. Stop.
We don't allow them to lie to us or their parents.
Well, stop lying to everybody else, Cecil, because you're a serial liar. Stop.
Every time one of Xander's friends' parent found out that their kid was here and the kid didn't call their mom and tell them where they were going, every time those parents found out that they were actually here, they were like, oh, thank God. Because they know that their kid is safe here. That we...
See, people that do dodgy stuff come out with this shit to make themselves out to be a complete saint. Cecil, this isn't a good look. Stop doing this. Stop trying to butter us up with this crap, Cecil. Cecil, this isn't a good look. Stop. You're making a fool of yourself. Jesus. We don't need to know all of this stuff. This is you trying to make yourself out to be a saint. And you're making yourself out to be a dodgy as fuck by using this kind of argument. Stop.
We protect them. That's real life. That's not YouTube. I'm telling y'all what real life is. Not this delusional, made up shit, fairy tales for drama gossip. I'm telling y'all what the real thing is, what the real life is, what it really is. My whole family trusts me in their house. They trust me around their kids. They trust me alone with their money. They know I'm not going to steal from them or lie to them.
Cecil, stop. It's making you out dodgier than you really are. when you come up with these kind of arguments and making yourself out to be a saint. When people have to use that argument, they're hiding something. Stop.
That's the truth. My other brothers, not so much. There's always things that they don't trust them about. And it's usually the stealing thing. Oh, can't have him around, he'll fucking rob me blind. And my brothers have robbed a lot of our family a lot. I've never robbed anybody.
Well, good for you. But Cecil, you're trying to put yourself forward as a kind of a character witness, like I wouldn't do any of this shit. Yet you said things on the internet and you try to roll them back. That doesn't change, even if you do make yourself out to be a complete and utter saint. But this way of doing this is dodgy at best. I start to question, why do you have to go down this route? Why do you have to justify that you're a good person? Do you see where I'm coming from? A normal good person doesn't have to explain that they're a good person. They just act in a good way. They don't think about themselves as a good person. They don't have to tell people they're a good person. You know, when people call people good people, it usually is somebody else calling other people good people. People don't put that label on themselves. When people start putting that label on themselves, I see fucking red flags.
And I never will. Because I believe in karma. I'm not a bad person, and I'm not this monster that y'all keep saying I am.
Sweet Jesus.
Not even close. Everyone that's talking shit about me on YouTube don't know me. Even the ex-co-worker, Bo, who was putting fucking eye drops...
Stop, Cecil, stop. Stop before you get yourself into trouble.
Drinks that got him fired at the security place.
That's not true. Not according to Bo. And I would... Cecil, you don't have a good track record of telling the truth. So I'm not going to take your word for it. I'm sorry. If Bo was such a bad person, why would he come on YouTube and start exposing you? If he was that kind of person that he'd done those things, he'd be running hiding. He wouldn't fucking say a thing. He would pretend that you don't exist and he'd stay the fuck off YouTube. He's done the exact opposite. I don't think he'd done those things. He's explained it already. I believe him. I don't fucking believe you, for the simple reason is you fucking lie constantly.
That he denies. So I can't even have honest trolls. I got nothing but lying-ass dishonest trolls.
But that's coming from you. That's coming from you. You're the one that's lying all the time. Stop, Cecil. You're a shitty liar. You've had plenty of practice and you're still shit at it.
Then I tell y'all that the guy who set me up 20-something years ago gave me a felony.
Stop, Cecil. Cecil, you're going to walk yourself into shit here.
When I was just trying to go to work and make an honest dollar at a carpet cleaning company, I tell y'all how he was flirting with a girl who was probably underage. I don't know. We didn't know how old she was.
That story was dodgy as fuck, too.
I didn't know what he was doing until we got there, and he has this girl get in the car, and he made me get in the back of the truck.
Cecil, you talk too much.
Thing you know, she's ducking down and said her dad was coming down the street. Next thing you know, John and the girl kissed or whatever, and then he let her off up the street, let her out of the car. Then I got to get back in the truck. I'm not going to assume she's underage, but that's what it looked like to me. I didn't know what was going on. I was at the mercy of riding with him to the jobs all the way up in Cincinnati somewhere. I tell y'all that he was sniffing underage girls' panties at the client's house 20-something years ago at these carpet cleaning jobs, and you guys try to take his side and then flip it over on me.
No, you went to jail. He didn't. Why would you do time for your boss? If it was me, I would say, fuck no. Fucking, I want my lawyer. There's no fucking way I'm going down for this fucker's crimes. And you done time. You done 12 months, something like that? Oh, Cecil. Not looking good here.
You try to use everybody against me that I told y'all that was a bad guy. People.
Cecil, what is this? Is this a review of 2023, the best bits? Because you've gone through so many fucking subjects here.
Spiking girls' strengths at work. He was over there buddy up with him.
Oh, you better have fucking proof to prove your fucking allegations. Otherwise, you're open to slander there too. See, Cecil, you're fucking in trouble for so many different slander cases. I nearly feel sorry for you because you're in so much fucking shit, like. Once is bad enough, but you have about 3 or 4 of these pending. If to go ahead. I would watch my back if I were you and watch what I'm talking about. But you don't seem to have a filter of any kind. I've only got 5 minutes left.
He's suspect. A guy going through penny drawers and picking up young girls off the street. That's suspect. Y'all sided with him. So you guys will side with a raunchy motherfucker as long as you can use them against me, huh? Yeah, you would.
I have to go in a couple of minutes because I'm running out of space.
Remember the guy that called himself Witchcraft Mafia when he was 17 years old? Remember when he took the credit for my dog and my cat dying randomly out of the blue?
I don't know anything about that, Cecil.
And you guys laughed at the fact that my animals died that were actually really sweet animals?
What can I say, Cecil? There's people on the internet that are shitty people. That's not us.
Remember, Witchcraft Mafia threatened to essay and burn alive my wife and daughter? And you guys still took his side?
Don't label us all with the same brush. I kind of have some sort of an idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, he threatened to rape and murder my wife and daughter.
Yeah, I mean, like, some people are fucking loopy on the internet. You're a prime example of that. Folks, I have to go because I'm running out of space and I don't want to lose this footage. But I'll see you next time. I'm wondering what the last 10 minutes is. But anyway, when will it end, folks? When will it end? Anyway, I've got to go. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Just fuck off, boy. I've had enough of you. I fucking hate everything you stand for anyway. You're also fucking shit at your job. And worst of all, now, ever since your coughing fit, when I see you on the telly, I've actually started feeling sorry for you. Just go. Fuck off. It's depressing to watch. Fuck off. It's time for a change. Mix it up a bit.